This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Sunday Fun Day. We have a recap of a very busy day for Fun Fest in downtown Hazleton. Happy New Week, everyone, and a big thank you for your time. I'm Ken Carr, reminding you to watch us in crisp, clear HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and to download our Samsung Productions app. Here's your Monday headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Today marks 16 years since the most horrific attacks on American soil. The events of September 11, 2001 are forever ingrained in our minds. This is video taken by SSPTV just weeks after the attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City. A total of 2,977 people were killed in the attacks in New York City, Washington, D.C., and outside of Shanksville, Pennsylvania. In Hazleton, a special mass and program entitled Hazleton Remembers 9/11 will take place tonight at 6 p.m. at St. Gabriel's Church in Hazleton. The main speaker is Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Speziale, who was at the World Trade Center on the day of the attacks as a member of the New York City Police Department. Everyone is invited to attend. And a crowd gathered yesterday in Latimer to observe the 120th anniversary of the Latimer Massacre. They gathered on the site where the massacre took place. On September 10, 1897, striking miners marched from Harwood to Latimer in search of better working conditions. The local sheriff and a deputized group engaged the miners. The peaceful protest ended in the shooting deaths of 19 miners. State Representative Tara Toohill is reminding parents of a free back-to-school immunization clinic. The clinic is by appointment only and will be held this Friday from 9 a.m. until noon at St. Gabriel's Church. Children who are uninsured and state Medicaid insured are eligible. If you are a private payer, you must call a doctor and see if they have the vaccine available. New state laws give parents until the 5th day of school to get their child fully immunized. To make an appointment, call the Pennsylvania Department of Health at 570-826-2071. Now our team coverage from Fun Fest 2017. It starts with Lisa Sugart's talk with a member of the Pioneer Fire Company in Hazleton as they were handing out free water. And sprinkled in, we have some music and an interview with the first and second place finishers at this year's back-to-school scooter race. Yours truly and Zach Evans from the Lackawanna College Police Academy. And then finally, John Eric Poli and Ron Marchetti will wrap things up.
Now you're the historian, so you know how important it is that you guys are celebrating how many years?
150 years.
Wow.
This year, April.
Wow.
1867 was the first year that the Pioneer Fire Company was formed. And we started with a steam engine and a hose cart, and that was it. And it was stored in the party carriage house up on Green Street there. And then they built the first fire station in 1868, which housed City Hall, the police station, the fire department. And we're still around, still going strong.
And you're here today doing what?
Handing out water for free. It's kind of a way to give back to the community, you know. Community supports us in ways when there's fires and fun drives, and just a little something to say thank you.
The celebrity, it was a scooter race, but also a back-to-school theme. There was eating involved. That's all you need to know. And you might need to know, too, the only thing I might be able to beat Zach at is eating, but I even doubt that. You're a pretty good eater as well?
You got me. I'm addicted to eating.
Okay. What's your favorite food?
Oh, everything.
Everything? How important is that for a police officer? You're going through the training to be available to the community and to be visible to the people you're helping protect.
That's absolutely important. You have to be a part of the community, help out the community, and get everything done that needs to be done while helping.
How tall are you, Zach?
I'm 6'5".
Can you tell me how much you weigh, too?
240.
240. I'm 5'5", about maybe 175. But it was so much fun here today at Hazleton. Zach, we appreciate it. Good luck through the rest of your training.
Look who I found. I found our good friend Tim Trentley from Service Electric Cablevision in Hazleton, of course, one of the major sponsors for this parade. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have these gorgeous balloons in the parade.
No, we've been sponsoring them for I don't even know how many years, and it's just a fun part of the parade. We like to bring that fun aspect to the parade so the kids could see them and have part of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade here in Hazleton in September.
Everyone knows who this guy is, Ronnie Marchetti. And Ronnie, I'm going to do some sports trivia. Who is the one organization that is always raising money all year round for the Hazleton area football team. That, of course,
The
is
Hazleton Area Quarterback Club. Next year will be their 50th year. Yeah, we do way too much, you know. What did they ever do without the Hazleton Quarterback Club? How do they raise money? Now everybody depends on the Hazleton Quarterback Club to do everything. You know, equipment, whatever they need, they always look to the Quarterback Club. Pay for trips, pay for coaches, pay for the dinners before every game, scout sessions. We do it all.
And I was going to say, scout sessions is probably the biggest thing that I think you guys do, because trying to be a college athlete, you have to get discovered. Coaches got to see what you guys do, and you guys,
We pay for the
you
trips.
pay for it.
And we pay for the trips when they go to, Otero just went to Minnesota, Kent State, Quarterback Club paid.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go eat. So, you know what, here, Ronnie, let's sign off the right way here.
Okay.
Until next time,
Stay
be a
loose.
good sport
Stay
and
loose.
stay loose.
Okay, very good.
Now, also at FunFest, we caught up with a man who recently announced his candidacy for the 11th congressional seat currently held by Lou Barletta. Dan Muser is a Luzerne County businessman and former secretary of the Pennsylvania Department of Revenue. He says that job allowed him to travel statewide, and that's one of the reasons he decided to run.
I feel as if I know the 11th district well. I'm going to learn it a lot better. We're here today at FunFest in Hazleton, and Hazleton really is the heart of the 11th district. So it's just great to be here, and it will always be the heart of the 11th district. I live just north of here. We work just further south, of course. District extends all the way down to Shippensburg. But you know, I think my candidacy is going to resonate because I do have the experience, I have the qualifications. People will know that they can trust what I'm doing in Washington is in the interests of people, job creators, job seekers, job holders, and I'm going to be extremely active at home. I'll be working with local governments, state governments, local businesses to simply help make the area move forward and make Hazleton as great as it can possibly be.
Muser's candidacy comes after Congressman Lou Barletta announced that he's running for U.S. Senate against incumbent Democrat Bob Casey. Coming up in sports, the Week 3 high school football Kohl-Scale rankings, and when we come right back, a member of the Butler Township Community Garden is here to talk about their upcoming open house. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The Laurel Mall is starting a brand new initiative that will help out the local community. But before we even get to that, we're here with our good friend Rocco Aruzo, who is the property manager for the Laurel Mall. Rocco, this is something that's been a goal of you and your wife Lisa, who is the general manager here at the mall, for quite a while.
Yeah, 2 years ago when we became managers of the Laurel Mall, we said, okay, we wanted to bring the Laurel Mall back to where it should be, brighten it up. Of course, we turned it into a family-oriented place, and as you know, we did the Bouncing USA and everything else. So we're really excited about that. But the one other thing we wanted to do was to work with the community. And I know at times, and I'll say this, and unfortunate that, you know, we could no longer hold our cancer telethon and our Helping Hands telethons because there's really no room for such a large event. But we can still try to help them and those organizations in a lot of other ways, which we do. And then we bring other organizations in. But we wanted to say, okay, we're helping the community, we're giving back to the community, but what more can we do? And we just happened to meet with someone, and it turned out that, hey, this is going to be a good event.
Now, the event you are referring to is the Valor Clinic Foundation Drive. So tell us all about this. This is big.
This is huge. Valor Clinic, they're located up in East Stroudsburg as their main office, and they're coming to Hazleton. They're doing a kickoff sometime, I believe it's September 17th, and it'll be in the old Ollie's parking lot. And what this does, this helps all our homeless veterans. But not only the homeless veterans, they help everyone to find a home, to help them. I never realized this, Lisa, and Lisa, our general manager, my wife, who, you know, we never realized that we have so many homeless here, actually more than Strasburg has. So it's so sad, and the Laurel Mall said, hey, we got to do something. So what we're going to do is put a container out in our front main entrance. It will be out all year long, and we're asking people to please help our homeless in any way they can with clothing, food items. Obviously, they don't have refrigerators and can openers, so they have to bring food items that they could use. So this is huge. We have to help the homeless somehow.
Now, you are doing this year-round, but you're especially asking people to step it up if they can before the 17th so that you can donate items for that distribution on the 17th.
Right. We're asking them to donate as much as possible prior to September 17th, that Sunday. We're going to bring all the items over because, as I said, they're doing the kickoff. We're going to be feeding the homeless. Lisa and I will be representing the Laurel Mall. There'll be other representatives there from other businesses. We'll be cooking for them. I know we're going to do hot dogs and hamburgers and everything.
And just a sample of some of the items you'd like to see brought in.
Well, they said like blankets, clothing, peanut butter, canned fruit that they can open, you know, with a pop-up can, anything of that nature, vegetables, anything that they could eat that doesn't, you know,
They
have
can
to be
carry with them.
Exactly, that they can take with them. So even in some type of fruits, you know, these people are really in need, and we got to help them and step up.
Well, I know our community totally has a heart, and they always step up. I know last year you were collecting items for the homeless shelter, and you were overwhelmed. So I anticipate that the support will be overwhelming once again.
We're anticipating that too, and we're going to push it as hard as we can to have the people of the community step up and help us.
All right, if you need more information on the items that need to be collected, you can contact Rocco at the Laurel Mall. We will also put it on our Facebook page so that you can go there for a complete list, and you'll probably have it on your Facebook page as well for the Laurel Mall.
We'll have it on our website and Facebook page also.
All righty, so if you need the information, if you can drop off items so that they can be delivered for the 17th, but remember, the collection will go year-round here at the Laurel Mall. Again, it's called the Valor Clinic Foundation Drive, and it won't be a success unless you help.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Clear skies over Hazleton this afternoon. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight will be partly cloudy. We'll have a low of 49 degrees. On the 4-day outlook for Tuesday, mostly sunny, high near 75. At night, we're down to 58, 30% chance of showers. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, high of 71, 40% chance of showers. At night, 20% chance of showers. We'll have a low of 60. Thursday, up to a 50% chance of some showers, mostly cloudy, high in the lower 70s. Thursday night, 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, low of 60. And then on Friday, another 50% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, high near 72. 50% chance of showers again Friday night, mostly cloudy, low of 59.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High Food Drive-In, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop by for our ice cream and yogurt, now featuring fat-free, no sugar-added soft frozen yogurt with flavors like vanilla, strawberry, and strawberries and cream. We also have burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more.
For daily hours, call 570-455-5362.
That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton, and like us on Facebook.
It's called the Community Garden Open House and Health Awareness Event, and that's exactly what it is. And it must have been a great success the first time around because they're doing it for the second year at the Butler Township Community Garden. Here to tell us all about it today is Dr. Rachel Laskowski. She's not only a chiropractor, but she is also a community gardener at the Butler Township Community Garden. And you're telling me this is going to be a really fun event.
It is, Lisa, yes. It's going to be an awesome event. Last year we had a blast. Last year was our first time having such an event, and it really allowed us to kind of open the garden to the community, for the community to come and see what is happening there day in and day out during the summer. It allows individuals to take part in this community, and it also allows families to see what it's like to be an organic gardener.
I think this is becoming so popular. People are, looking to eat healthier and to do more healthy things. So this is a perfect fit. And this is, when we went down to do a story on this before, we said this is a well-kept secret in the area. That's a beautiful garden you have there.
Absolutely. It is certainly a gem. I personally have not grown up in the Hazleton area, and when I stumbled upon it, I thought, oh my goodness, this is like beautiful. It needs to be shared with everyone here. So this event is something that we're really excited about, to really just show people here's what happens here every day. So
Alrighty, so you're going to get to see the garden itself and learn all about that. But vendors will be there as well, and that's kind of why you're here today, because you want to put the word out for people to take part in the event. It's free to the vendors and it's free to the public.
Right, absolutely. Currently, we have vendors that are going to be there who are somehow involved in the community promoting health and a healthy lifestyle. And so we're looking for vendors who, are family oriented, are looking to have fun and share what they do. So currently we have an opportunity to learn about organic gardening, some food demonstrations that are going to be happening. I myself as a chiropractor will be there. There will be a person teaching yoga. We'll have someone sharing about massage therapy, someone sharing about what it's like to be a birth doula, and just a lot of different people. So essential oils, healthy eating, like I said, how to grow a fall garden or a fall planter. So we're looking for individuals who are involved with the community and who would like to have a space. It is our second year, and so those vendors are welcome there in any shape or form and at no cost to them as well.
And she's going to be back to tell us more about the big event itself. But remember, if you'd like to get on board, be one of the vendors, the deadline to sign up is September 16th, and then we'll hopefully see you at the big day, which is Saturday, September 23rd from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Butler Township Community Garden. Nice talking with you. We'll talk with you as we get closer to the event.
Thank you.
All righty.
I can dig it. Thank you, Lisa. From the green of the garden to our green screen, your midday winning lottery numbers up on your screen right now. When we come back, our high school football Cole Scale rankings. See you then.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
It was an exciting week 3 of the high school football season. Let's sort out all of the action and organize it in our high school football Cole Scale rankings. We start in the Lignite grade with our teams looking for a spark. Marion Catholic falls a bit after their second straight shutout loss to another tough opponent. Expect the spark to return for the Colts eventually. Marion only had 1 net yard in a 35-0 loss to unbeaten North Schuylkill. Shenandoah Valley jumps up a spot this week. Zach Link scored 4 times for the 462 football crew. After his first touchdown opened up the scoring, the Blue Devils recovered an onside kick, and then Link scored from 36 yards out on the next play. Defensive end Alex Donchak had a 60-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown and 2 sacks. Now up to the bituminous grade with our teams that are oh so close to catching fire. Monoy area jumps up to this grade this week after a 42-0 win over Holy Redeemer. The Golden Bears rushed for over 400 yards in this game, with Tyler Claywell posting 129 of them and Matt Lewandowski contributing 126, and MJ Terry had 125 and 3 touchdowns. Terry also had a nice punt return that set up a touchdown, and Hunter Coleman blocked a punt that led to the final score of the game. Hazelton area tops the bituminous grade once again. They led defending 6A Districts 2/4 sub-regional champ Williamsport 19-7 at the half. Sparky Wolk tossed 3 touchdown passes, 2 to Adrian Otero and a 59-yarder to David Smith. The Cougars recovered 4 Williamsport fumbles, but their offense cooled off too much in the second half as Williamsport was able to make a comeback. Now to the anthracite grade with our hottest teams in the area. North Schuylkill has scored 35 points or more each week this season. Their defense was dominant as they shut out Marion in week 3. Justin D'Angelo set the tone with an early interception for the Spartans as they posted 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. Quarterback Doug Weiss was 15 of 21 for 211 yards, and Scott Grigas hauled in 8 passes for 140 yards. Mitch Wagner carried 21 times for 108 yards for the unbeaten Spartans. Tamaqua area continues to lead the way. Their offense is averaging 39 points a game, and that's good when you're in a back and forth affair like the one on Friday night against Schuylkill Haven. The game was tied in the fourth quarter when Casey Rother caught a 12-yard touchdown pass from Thad Zuber. Nick Briner rushed for at least 200 yards for the second straight week and is now over 500 yards for the season. And Tamaqua's 2-quarterback system continues to run very smoothly as Braden Knobloch threw a touchdown pass to the team's other quarterback, Thad Zuber, in this game. And that's week 3 in the Mines. Will Barrientos, Hazelton area's kicker, had a busy Friday. Before the football game, he played soccer for the Cougars, and he scored a goal in a 9-2 loss to the defending District 2 champs Dallas Lady Cougars. They also dropped a match to Dallas. Nanacoke shut out MMI in boys soccer, and Sophia Boyle scored 2 goals in Tamaulipa's win in girls soccer. MMI beat Lake Lehman in golf. In girls volleyball, Hazelton area picked up a win over GAR. Lauren Merrick had 7 aces. Easton topped Hazelton area in field hockey, and Hazelton area beat Stroudsburg in a non-league game in girls tennis. Hazelton area water polo teams, they took a swim at Mechanicsburg on Friday in the Wildcat Invitational. The girls won 2 games and the boys won 1. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders are going back to the International League Championship Series after winning 3 straight games against the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, and the Cubs, they lost on Sunday. Now here's Ron Marchetti with this week's edition of Trivia Treats.
Cleveland Indians won their 18th straight game last night, and the Dodgers lost their 10th straight. This is the 16th anniversary of 9/11. Hi, everybody. This is Trivia Treats. On this day, 25 years ago, on 9/11/91, Atlanta Braves pitchers Kent Mercer, 6 innings, Mark Wohlers, 2 innings, and Alejandro Pena, 1 inning, combined on a no-hitter to defeat the Pirates 1-0 at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. Also on this day in 2013, Peyton Manning tied an NFL record by throwing 7 touchdown passes to lead the Broncos to a 49-27 triumph over the defending Super Bowl champion Ravens at Sports Authority Field in Denver. Manning was the last NFL quarterback with 7 TD passes in a single game, but the first to accomplish that feat since 1969. On a lighter note, the Rocky statue was dedicated on this day in 2006 in a ceremony at the Philadelphia Art Museum. It was on a pedestal near the foot of the 72 stone steps leading to the entrance. In the original 1975 Academy Award film Rocky, Sylvester Stallone ran up those steps during a training montage. The iconic scene became a rite of passage for many tourists in Philadelphia who duplicated the sprint. I was one of them, doing it with my oldest and youngest brothers after celebrating his graduation, my youngest brother, from LaSalle in 1979. Mother of God! During the filming of Rocky in 1982, Stallone had the statue cast and placed at the top of the steps as a prop. After the film, a debate ensued about whether or not to leave the statue in front of the museum. It was moved several times, including to a spot in front of the Spectrum, home of the 76ers and Flyers. The statue was eventually housed in a warehouse before finding a permanent home at the front of the famous Art Museum's steps. See you Friday. Till then, be a good sport and stay loose.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. Greater Hazelton's 5th Empty Bowls event will take place on Sunday, September 17th from noon until 3 p.m. at the Fireside Lounge in Hazelton. Tickets are $15 for adults and $5 for children. You must order your tickets in advance. The 28th Higgins Valley Arts and Crafts Fair will be on Saturday, September 16th from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. at the Higgins Park. For more information, you can call the 2 numbers that are on your screen. The NEPA Beer Festival will take place on September 16th at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre. There will be over 50 craft and local beer companies. For tickets, you can go to www.nepabeerfest.com/tickets or go to the box office at the Mohegan Sun Arena. And there will be a Covered Dish Community Day on September 16th from 12 noon until 6 p.m. at the Tom Hicken Playground. If you have any questions, you can contact Sharon at 570-788-2790. And that's today's Talk of the Town.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.